Welcome back to Sports Guys Only. This week in studio, all the boys back.
The boys
we
is
got
back.
Gear Guy Colas, Special K, Nathaniel Kurtzweg, and Kwabby Kauto in the studio, in the closet, chilling.
What up, closet boy?
Listen, this week, Carter probably has a lot of opinions for us. Very excited to hear them. Got a very interesting few topics we can talk about. Carter, big proponent of the off-season, I don't know how you want to say it, the hysteria. The
carousel.
The mysteries, the carousel. That's a good word, Carter.
The anticipation.
Like the anticipation.
We love it.
The conniving, the backstabbery, the fooling.
Scheming.
Yes.
The scheming.
The tomfoolery.
The tomfoolery.
Carter's all for it.
Yeah.
Correct.
So,
Hot takes.
guys, this week, it feels like the NFL has figured out the American market. And
we just love drama.
dude, they've got us by the balls. I mean, the season's been over for like a month.
And what everybody does
And
that's
the-
like a real fan checks every morning.
The news cycle is completely dominated by NFL news right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know the NBA is still playing their season?
I do.
The NHL is still playing their season. But the news is dominated by guys getting released from teams in the NFL.
Or franchise tag.
And more crazy than that, dominated by news of guys getting released that don't really make a huge impact even. Like if you go to ESPN, I was looking earlier today, like the top news articles, there are active seasons happening. But Mekhi Becton being released by the Chargers is the fourth most important news on ESPN right now.
Which is
Nuts.
so bad when the Wolves are on a tear.
I'm
I don't
okay
know
with
about
that. I don't want them to
tear,
talk
but
about the
yeah.
Wolves
4
at
games in a
2
row.
games in a row?
all. Don't talk
4.
about the Wolves at all. I hope the media just ignores us.
Yeah, that's what they need.
What?
The last thing the Wolves need is a big head.
What?
Yep.
Ant needs that hype, bro.
No,
Ant
he
needs that
doesn't.
ego
Nah,
stroke.
he needs to be humbled.
He needs
No,
to
Ant
lock the
needs the,
fuck in and not look at anything.
Ant locks the fuck in when the ego's getting stroked by the team.
No. It's when people say that they're not doing as well as they should be doing. That's when Ant shows up and starts playing really good.
Ant
when
dropped 40 last night. And
I also just
looked
think
Yeah.
he doesn't give a
looked
shit
like a
about the
freak
regular
last
season.
night.
he couldn't miss.
Oh, you don't say. How many guys feel that way that are in the NBA?
What was that?
I just think like the regular season, it's so evident that the Wolves don't really care.
Yeah, dude, I think that's a lot of guys.
And
because-
so many teams.
Like here's the thing though, right? Like it happens, I think, for the regular season, but the Wolves, it's funny because it even happens in games. Last night against the Grizzlies, the first half, we just looked kind of like bleh. And then second half, we're like, all right, we should start trying. And then we dominate the shit out of them in the second half. It's like we can be the best team if we want to be. Otherwise, we're just kind of like, yeah, whatever, go through the motions. It's fine. It's the regular season. Who cares?
That's a maturity problem.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, our whole team is like 25, 24.
Outside of Rudy.
I say Rudy's older.
Yeah, Rudy and Conley.
Which is why Rudy was like, yo.
Right,
lock
which
in.
is why Rudy was like, we've got to try all the time, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you this. This is the most I've ever liked Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I was going to say, man, when we traded for Rudy Gobert, you were angry.
I mean, if you look back at that, that's still pretty egregious.
I know, but like you were upset.
Have you seen the numbers though? Our defense with and without him on the court, it's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen one player have that big of an impact in terms of a team's like proficiency on the defense. Like to literally go from like top 5 to bottom like 2 from one dude is insane.
Do you think that could just be replaced though with like any pretty good defending like 7-footer?
Well, it could also speak to the fact that the replacement center is so bad at defense. But yeah, you could have like a good defender.
Who's
but I don't
the
think-
replacement center?
when he goes off, Rudy, is it just Nas?
It's just Nas and Julius Randle, so there's no center.
Yeah, so I mean,
Just two power
they
forwards.
just let people go through the lane.
And I mean, Julius plays defense, but Nas doesn't really.
Yeah.
Like, shows up sometimes, doesn't show up
Nas
others.
like moves around a little bit, but like he's not really.
I feel like
pushing.
there are nights though when Nas like locks in, and I'm like, oh, we have a 2-way player, and then there's nights where I'm like, James Harden out there but taller, nice.
I'm not saying
Just saying.
That legit
cone
caught me
Harden.
off guard.
What?
Traffic cone car Harden.
Yeah.
That caught me. That caught me off guard that you went there.
Where else was I going to
I
go
know,
with
That
it?
was not on my
It was
bingo
good.
card.
It was
Where
good.
else was
A
I going to
taller
go with
James
it?
Harden. That's
Taller James
incredible.
Harden.
Where else was I going to go with it?
I
mean,
that,
that's
that's
like-
pretty.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. But
Harden is known to be
just
like
traffic cone
legitimately
Harden. Nathaniel said.
not a defender.
Brother, you are telling me that Naz Reid doesn't have games where you're like, a cone could do better.
No, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know about
He's
a
at least, like, big, right?
cone.
What the? Oh, man.
I agree with you though.
Thank
Actually,
you.
fuck it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it. Yeah, it's pretty bad
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes I'm watching Nas and I'm like, why even
Why are you out there?
try? If you can do that,
Yeah.
why even try?
Yeah, save the steps.
Just make it easier for Gobert to block it. You know, like just get out of the way if you're gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, like
You know,
yell
let someone
over to him.
else
Like,
help out.
yeah,
I think the
yell
other
over.
hard-
You got him.
You got it, bro.
I think the other hard part is then you watch Jaden McDaniels be a force on both ends.
Oh, man.
Got to be more consistent scorer, but yeah,
Bro, but the defense he brings and the tempo he brings and this team spirit, I'm here for it.
I
know that you want 20 points tonight.
20
I know.
a night from that.
I
guy.
know you do, but let it
You
let it
can't have 20, 12, 2.
But then you're still bringing
That's like-
top player
That's like
defense.
what Jaden does legitimately.
When
Like,
he goes two.
he
What-
does, bro.
That's
Jaden's
insane.
legit. If you look at Jaden's stat lines,
Pull this
for
up,
just
Carter,
points,
please.
I'm actually
What do you
curious.
think his
You-
average is for this year?
16.
15.1.
Give me 17.
15-2.
Cal was within a decimal.
0.1.
Jeez.
And that's because he's got a lot of games where like 20. He's also got a lot of games where it's like 6.
Wait.
Yeah, but like he still brings that team fire in that defense, man.
What's
Doesn't
his-
that count for something?
Carter,
with
what's
you?
his plus minus on the season? Jaden's. Can you see that?
The full plus minus
I
Yeah,
on the whole
season.
year.
don't think you can.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
you can
know.
see it by team.
You can see it by game too.
Yeah,
For
I
each
don't
player.
think it says the whole season here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you just give us like his last 10 by game?
Plus minus, you're saying?
Yeah.
Last 5 were 5, 20, -1, 10, -21.
What was that game?
That was against the 76ers.
Wait, that was when we packed it in and said we don't want to play tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, when Jaden's minus 21, you know they didn't give a shit about that game.
Yeah.
You ain't
This
wrong.
is Jaden McDaniel's February scoring. All right. 5, 12, 19, 26, 12, 12, 17, 15, 23, 18, 16, 3, 14, 8,
Ooh.
21.
That's not that bad.
Mind you, also, that many games in 1 month is insane.
Totally, Carter.
So dumb.
totally
Yeah, I agree.
You
with
just
that.
kept going, and I
Is
was
that the,
thinking
is
that's
that the
insane.
biggest reason the NBA is losing ratings? The games don't mean anything. The players don't really care.
Well, that and load
Going back to what
management.
you were talking about,
I wish we had less games.
it seems like it, right?
How many games do you wish we had?
Yeah.
50.
What's the right number of games?
50 or 60.
50 feels right. 50 feels
Based on
right.
how much they're doing load management with the top end players, I think 50 they would be pretty good for like every game. You'd have enough time between the games. Like if you kept the season length, what it is now, we had 50 games. I agree.
If you're an owner, would you rather sell 50% of your tickets for 82 games or 100% of your tickets for 50 games?
seems like there's more revenue
'Cause-
in fewer games.
I think the bigger thing is like what are the
Maybe.
commercial revenue and all that for the broadcasted
That's
shit
the
what it
problem.
comes down to.
That's the problem is there's too much tied up in 82 games. Another great point Carter brought up on our way home last week was you'll never be able to set another record.
Yeah.
The record books mean nothing.
Yeah.
They mean something, but like they never mean anything to your modern day players.
You'd
ever again.
have to make a new record book almost.
And that's why baseball's never gone away from the season length because you would shut it.
But also,
You
guess
could do
what?
that, though? Like a modern era, and that would be
Yes.
like a legacy era.
Right.
Yeah. That's
You
what they do.
could.
Dude,
You
tennis does
could.
that.
Do you
could
want to make it good again or?
see.
Tennis does that. They say like this is in the open era. These are the records, and then this is pre-open era.
I don't know dick about tennis. What is
It's
that?
basically like when they let professionals play at like the slams.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
used to not be able to play at the slam?
Yeah, it was super dumb.
So it was just amateurs only?
Yep.
That's wild.
Because that's what everyone wanted to see, bro. A bunch of people who were not that good at tennis.
I barely want to watch people that are good at tennis, let alone amateurs.
Right. So
That's
I think
kind of the point.
They kind of
Yeah.
figured out like, hey, if we want this
So,
to like be a thing,
Kind of like how we're talking right now, which is the reason Nathaniel's bringing it up.
Yeah.
Hey, tennis, the opens and the slams, not that cool if it's not good players playing tennis.
Yeah, like I legitimately only want to watch and now I don't know anyone who plays tennis, but like the only people I would ever tune in for is like Andy Roddick, Federer, Nadal.
Yeah.
What's the Russian dude? Djokovic, and then was Andy Roddick's not the Australian dude, is he? Who's the Australian dude with the really hard serve at the same era as those guys?
as Roddick in them.
Oh,
yeah, because Roddick's a U.S. player, right?
Yeah.
There was an Australian guy that had a really hard serve though back then that I always would tune in to watch.
Sam Sampras.
Maybe.
No, he's US.
He's not. Yeah, I know, but
Isn't there? I thought there was an Australian guy that was competitive at that time too.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
anyway,
that's
not that
either.
competitive.
Yeah.
Not
He must not have been that memorable.
Yeah, not
we
to
don't know his
stand
name.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I would not be tuning into the slam to
Yeah, so
watch
so here it
AMs.
is. Here's pre-open era tennis was pre-1968, so it was a while ago, was defined by a strict mandatory separation between elite amateurs who played prestigious Grand Slams for no prize money and professionals who played for money on separate private tours.
Honestly,
Boring
Gavin,
as
you would probably
F.
like that, bro. You don't like athletes getting paid,
Hold on.
and
Hold
you
on.
want it to be
No,
for the love of the sport.
No, don't do
this
this.
would be
I love this.
Don't you
This is Gavin Olympic dream here.
do
Right.
not cook me this way.
just
That's
make it
not
so
fair.
all like the NBA championship would just be
Pod,
amateur teams.
You're rage baiting right now. One, you're rage baiting, and two, you're trying
totally
to
is.
hold on, and you're trying to clip me in a bad light for Carter Bill fucking snip later. That's wrong.
no,
that's
we don't
rude.
clip these. We don't clip
Yeah, but
these.
you know exactly what you're doing right now, and it's wrong.
I am rage baiting the shit out of you.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
wrong.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad I recognize that, and I'm moving on. That's a sign of
That's
maturity.
I gotta
impressive.
say that was so impressive.
That's the first time
that
you've
was
ever
growth.
done that.
I say you almost had
Good
me.
job,
You
dude.
almost had me.
Good job.
My blood pressure spiked.
I mean, basically everything I said is true, but yeah,
That's not. Nope.
He's going to dial it back. He's got it.
you're doing
got
really
it.
good.
You almost got him to bite
You're
again.
doing really good, bro.
I've been working on my.
On your keeping it in check when someone's
Dude,
rage baiting the
composure.
shit out of you.
Yeah, man.
Vacation planning Gavin.
Dude, look at you, bro. You haven't even gone on vacation yet. You're already
Now
a
that
new
you have
person.
it in your mind.
Just
Oh,
thinking
hold on.
about vacation.
On that, do you know how expensive it is to go to like St. Martin or St. Lucia?
That's why I go to Mexico.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize that there was that much of a difference. So I
Again-
looked at those two first.
Again,
Big
why is
difference.
Carter going to Mexico? Because
He's broke.
Mexico.
Yeah. That's also a good point.
It was more that I thought that was the same cost. So I thought that's what you guys would spend going to Mexico at the amount of times that you go. And I was like, my friends are rich. And then I looked at Cancun and I was like, oh, never mind.
yeah,
This
That's
is not
the
the,
move.
same price tag.
right. If you're like a single person going to an all inclusive, you can get in and out of Cancun for like,
$1,000.
that's a little stretch.
I found
but
it for like a G.
depending on when you go, yeah, it's possible.
He's going to the
I've gone
seedy
during
area,
I've gone
but-
during hurricane season and slept in $39 a night Airbnbs.
I'm not
Guess
doing
what?
that.
Let me tell you something
Sick.
about that. Beach, the same. Did you guys know that? The beach, the same.
Might get washed
Hold
away
on,
by the hurricane,
hold on.
but
How much
the
did
beach
you-
looks good.
So
looks
all
great.
in, how much do you think that cost you? to go?
And my wife and I
Yeah.
went for full 7 days, the cheapest we've ever done it during hurricane season. Flew in, stayed in a $39 a night Airbnb, walked about a half a mile to the beach every day. We were in and out of Mexico, flights, stay, food,
beer.
booze, everything. $700 for the two of us for a week.
Oh my God.
What year was this?
I don't know. It was probably like 7 years ago.
That's so
Legendary.
cheap, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
A
I love
grand?
it. I'll roll the dice
Of
during
the
hurricane season.
7 days, it rained 3 of those days. The other 4 days, 85 and sunny.
Send it.
Perfect.
For a grand, I'd do that.
Oh, for
700
700
for two people.
Sure, do it.
But I'm saying, like, brother,
Legit, that week that we went, if you had done what we did, someone could have gone by themselves for $500
would so do that.
for a week. Dude, I used to, this is funny, not to get on a tangent, but I met this guy who was in the military. And when he had he was a, I don't know what rank he would have been, but not like a low level, like this, whatever. His career was,
Like a lieutenant, a captain.
he's a
somewhere in
career
there, yeah.
Marine.
Yep.
And he would get like 2 weeks off a year. And so he would go spend a week with his family. then he would fly to Belize or Bali or whatever, one of these countries, and he would dig a hole on the beach and sleep on the beach for 7 days. And the only thing he spent money on was food in his flight.
That's a G move right there. Love that.
By himself, just a week sleeping on the fucking beach in the sand.
You'd like dig a hole in the shape of his body.
Dig a hole in the shape of his body, just lay down in the sand.
With a blanket and just go to bed?
No blanket, it's 80 degrees.
At night, is it?
It's like 75.
Damn, I could sleep in that all day.
Yeah.
And like you get the sound of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd sleep
Great.
like an
Crabs
angel.
crawling over you.
Ooh.
Bugs,
That
Well,
might.
I'm out on that half of the equation, but the first part sounded great.
Yeah, you had me,
Sounded really good.
and you lost me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But
All right, off of the
Anyway.
vacation tangent, but yeah, very good job attempting to rage bait me, and
Thank
I
you.
caught myself.
thank you.
You're an
I
asshole.
almost reeled you back in.
Well
too.
played on
Almost
both
did.
parts.
You
Yeah.
almost did.
I had a question here, just a little fun, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to guess who's the highest paid tight end is in the league?
Right now,
Yep.
Isn't it, it's either Trey McBride or George Kittle, right?
Give me Trey McBride.
George Kittle.
TJ Hawkinson, 21.3 million.
Nah, what are you talking about?
2026 cap hits.
Ah,
Oh,
cap hit.
Okay. Not salary.
Kittle is
Yeah, now what he's getting
16
paid.
mil
Oh,
Cap hit.
for the year. Yep.
Kittle is a
Yeah.
G taking that.
But obviously Hawkinson's not making 21 million.
I think
We'll
Hawk.
see.
I think Hawk was making like 16. There's
16.8.
no way he gets that this year.
his
though.
average annual salary was 16.8. So are you saying that this was a staggered contract, so they owe him that this year unless they
Yes, that is
restructure?
his cap hit this year.
So some interesting things out of Vikings camp that I've read this week. TJ Hawkinson is willing to restructure and take less money.
How much though?
Bye.
I don't know, but that's the plan right now.
Bye.
That's their plan.
You want to keep him?
Nope.
Okay.
That's their plan.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
the
I know.
What's,
I
what's
know
the
how
number
you're
you'd keep him at?
6. All right, that was rude.
That was
7.
9. 8.
Now we're rage baiting you.
I think 8.
Give me 8.
8?
8 or 9.
I thought 6 was offensive. 8's kind of offensive.
Yeah, but when you get to a certain
Pre-injury,
point where it's like,
he was pretty productive.
is it offensive or are you just being honest?
I mean, here's the problem though. What are we
Post-injury.
playing? What are we playing like Tyler Warren and those guys? Like 12?
Well, Tyler Warren's on a rookie contract, so that's
Is he?
different. Yeah.
So if he was to get
I think-
6 over, or what do we want to say?
6 over 3.
Here's a good comparison in my mind. What's Hunter Henry getting paid?
Hunter Henry has a $27 million contract,
For how many years?
which I believe 3 years.
So 9.
Okay, 9 to 10 is probably a fair number.
I think Hunter Henry production wise is a good comp for TJ Hawkinson.
that is a good. Well done for
Good
once.
tight
Getting a
end.
good comparison.
for once.
Once.
I'm actually really good at avoiding rage baiting, so I don't give a shit.
Fuck.
But I think that is probably really realistic.
Yeah, I
Like
can
saying
agree
that he's probably right around what Hunter Henry's getting paid, $9 million a year. That seems very realistic to me. And I think at the end of the day, right? Like these players can say whatever they want, but these contracts are structured to fuck them over. And at the end of the day, you end up in a situation like Trent Williams right now, where you want $38.5 million,
37 now.
$37.5 million. They're not going to pay it to him,
They might.
and no one else is going to pay it.
They might pay him.
They're not going to pay him.
I read today that San Fran is.
I read the opposite thing.
Yeah, I was going to
today.
say I read
What?
the opposite today. I read that if he won't restructure, they're going to release him.
12 hours ago, he's currently on track to be released because
Yep.
there's no progress on a revised deal.
Damn, what I had read at noon when we were on the phone was that they were working towards a deal and they had it figured out.
I don't know what you're reading, brother.
Man,
What do you think he'll make on the open market?
20?
25. I think if I was saying a
If
realistic
Brian
contract,
O'Neill's making 20.
a realistic, yeah, but at the same token, right? Like Brian O'Neill
Is 32,
is
33?
Yeah, I was going to say young 30s.
but hurt.
Trent
Williams
and not good.
37.
But Trent Williams 37. I think Trent Williams is looking at a 3-year deal for about $75 million with 50 of it guaranteed.
That's probably right.
I think that's more real. That's pretty realistic.
Would you pick that contract up for the Vikes?
And drop Brian O'Neill?
No, you have to keep O'Neal.
You can't.
Yeah, is there a world where you could actually keep them both? I feel like there's not.
You can't because
So we dump O'Neal and
Darrisaw's
we pick
better
up-
than both.
You better watch that tone. Darisaw ain't showed me that yet. Come on, don't disrespect him like that.
I'm not. I mean, he's 37.
It's still Trent
Darrisaw
Williams.
is not Trent Williams in his prime.
It's still Trent Williams.
Darrisaw's 26. He is averaging 26 mil a year on his contract.
But that's not Trent. That's not. We can't make that comparison.
I would very happily
Take
cut
Trent Williams.
Brian O'Neill and
Take
take up
Trent-
Trent Williams for 25 and spend 5 more than Brian O'Neill.
Hey, you know what would suck though if we actually get rid of Brian O'Neill? Like the once a week rage that I would like the crash out that I know the Vikes kick off at noon. By 12:13, I'm gonna have a rage moment in my phone of absolute temper loss.
That's true. That's me.
I would miss that just a little bit.
By the first drive.
Up, that's me.
That's 100% you.
That's me.
And literally, like I know, like we lost the coin flip. Give it 2 minutes. Here it comes. Second play of the game. God dang it! Why? Come on, Brian, you got to pick up one block, and he just loses it.
Yeah, he just doesn't even see the end. He just looks the other way.
He looks to the left. He goes to the inside tackle. He just leaves the D end untouched.
Right.
That crash out might be the greatest thing I've ever read.
It was wild though.
In my life.
It was wild to watch.
It was wild to watch, but the more wild thing was you rattled off 6 texts in the time that we each got 1 in. Like we got 1 response in. Cal was just firing off.
I was machine.
That's when you can tell a lineman is really offended.
That was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it hurt really his lineman's soul.
You actually complimented JJ McCarthy in that text string too. You're like, I don't know if he's that bad or if it's Brian O'Neill's fault for this whole thing. And I was like, dang, might be the one time.
That was the one time.
It might be.
I'll never say it again.
You won't have to worry about it because
that's right.
K1's coming.
So that was the next thing I wanted to roll into. Let's talk about some of the free agents.
Yep.
That are on the NFL market. Okay.
I do not want Kyle.
I made a list of the top 30 NFL free agents. It's 1.1 million.
1.1.
That's what he wants?
That's what he's getting because he's getting paid $56 million from Arizona this year.
So even before I knew
they're going to cut him and eat his money, so he's going to be like Russell Wilson.
They released him.
Released him. It'll be a veteran minimum.
K1. Okay.
I don't hate it now, but I still don't like it.
Okay, I listened to the episode last week, and even without knowing that Arizona was going to eat all of his salary, I was on board with the Carter hype train.
Yeah. No, Mac Jones, man.
No.
I'd be willing to roll the dice with Kyler Murray see what he can do.
Would you rather have Kyler Murray or Mac Jones?
Can I tell you what my worry
is?
is?
The safe thing is Mac Jones. The
You're gonna
higher
have to
ceiling
pay
is
a
Murray.
lot for Mac Jones.
You probably only got to pay 20-25, which in the QB market's not that much.
Here's my problem with Kyler.
He's too good.
That's not the problem.
Too good at video games.
He's too good. He's too good. He's a starting quarterback in the NFL, man. Like he has had great seasons, dude. He's had good seasons in Arizona. He's had good seasons in Arizona in a hard division. They've been 10-7. They've been 11-6 with Kyler Murray. They've been that in that division in Arizona.
I would argue the hardest division in football.
The problem is he's probably not going to ever win a Super Bowl
unless he joins
not
us.
That good. No, that's the problem.
He's average.
If he shows up here, he is going to be better than JJ McCarthy, and it's not going to be close.
I think the other
on top of that,
yeah. So we're going to end up with a middle of the road pick again.
He will probably be better than Kirk Cousins
for
us. What are we going to do?
I don't know who I dislike more in that equation.
What are we going to do after his first year is up and he wants a 4-year deal?
Well, once he's won us a Super Bowl, we give him the deal and deal McCarthy.
Okay,
so hold on. So
when he doesn't win a Super Bowl in his first year, then what do we do, Carter?
Well, we can't talk about what ifs. We have to talk about what's going to happen. He's going to win us a Super Bowl. Jay Jettas is going to have 1,800 yards.
Okay.
So, Gavin,
he went nuclear
this is also
with Hopkins.
Rage bait. Did you know
this
that?
is rage bait, and he's winning. He's getting me, actually. I have a question for you two, since you're
See
still
how
on this hype train.
Carter brings up the rage bait more subtly.
Yeah, he got it.
I like. I bring it. I
he went
in.
nuclear with DeAndre Hopkins.
What?
Kyler went nuclear with DeAndre Hopkins.
He did.
I'm not getting into this. I'm going to ask you two one thing here. What is Kyler's biggest weakness? I can answer it for you if you'd like.
Video games.
Video games.
It is,
Besides that, on the field.
His height, but it doesn't matter.
Nope. His decision making is trash. What happened? Hold on.
His
Let me
height's a
cook.
bigger problem.
Though the height is a problem, but let me cook. We don't fix the O-line.
He can run for his life better than
He
anyone.
can run.
He can run for his life, but that's the problem. He's not going to make good decisions on the run for his life.
He's gonna make
And
better
then
decisions than JJ.
Okay.
maybe.
How many?
Maybe.
So
You
my
can't
concern-
make worse decisions than JJ.
Yeah,
How many
JJ
picks do you think he's thrown over his career then, Gavin?
Like 67, I think.
Over 7 years in the NFL.
So like 100
It's more
games.
than that.
He has played 87 games.
I'm going to say 92.
I'm gonna guess like 45.
60.
I was close to the second time.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so here's
dude.
here's my only concern with
When
Kyler
this,
It's
Murray.
not that good,
when
actually,
this
Carter.
cooks like spoiled milk.
I mean, he's having an interception like 70% of the time in his game. Like in 70% of games, he throws an interception.
Hey, you want to know who has 50 interceptions in 57 games?
I will wait to hear because I obviously
I
don't know.
don't
Give me
know.
Sam Darnold.
Mac Jones.
Ooh, wow.
I still like the frame of Mac
Oh.
Jones more than I like Kyler Murray's frame.
Here's
And everything else with it, man. I'm not in on this.
My biggest concern with Kyler Murray is we've often touted KOC as the QB whisperer, right? Like he can, if anybody can do it, it's him. But a lot of people would also say similar things from the offensive side of the football about Kingsbury.
Not wrong.
And
Would they though?
I feel like you would.
He just
Right?
got fired.
Yeah, he's not a head coach, but he's a great like offensive guy.
Not that good. He just got fired.
Well, clearly not that good because he's
He's an offensive coordinator who doesn't have a job.
Yeah, I guess fair.
So-
But I feel like he is respected at least as a QB oriented guy, like a QB's coach or something like that. He's good.
Yeah,
And if he couldn't find a way to like,
but he kind of did though.
I
Because
guess with
Kyler was
D-Hop,
pretty good when
yeah.
he was there.
yeah,
When it was Cliff running the offense with Kyler, they were pretty good. Remember that year before Kyler got hurt? They were like
4,000 yards, right?
10-2.
Yeah,
They were dogs.
true. Super Bowl loading, Kyler Murray.
Again, like I
Yep.
said, my problem with
MVP,
Kyler,
comeback player of the year.
like I
oh
said,
my God, that
run
would
it
do
up.
I think
crazy.
that Kyler is our quarterback of the next 5 years? Gosh, I hope not. Because I just don't want to live through another Kirk Cousins saga where we like barely make the playoffs every year and then we lose in the first round of the playoffs. Like that's what it feels to me like that is what Kyler Murray offers us.
Sign Kyler and just might as well just kiss Jefferson's career
And
goodbye, and
if
we
I'm
just
being
end up
honest,
being meh.
I don't know.
Jefferson
Yeah,
would
Mac
benefit
Jones will solve
greatly
the
from
situation.
Kyler Murray showing
I'm
up
not
here.
saying he's going to solve the situation, but I think he solves it better than Kyler does.
There's one guy that should be more scared for themselves than Vikings fans if Kyler shows up and he's like, okay. And that's JJ McCarthy.
He's in big trouble.
Because if Kyler shows up here, JJ McCarthy is not going to play again. Because you will find out very quickly how much better Kyler Murray is than JJ McCarthy. And it will be obvious, and it will be very hard for JJ McCarthy to overcome. He's going to turn into a backup, and then he's going to have a Mac Jones scenario where he's going to get picked up by another team, be a backup, and then he might emerge. Maybe he'll be good in 5 years. But like the Vikings organization people going to the draft combine and saying stuff like, yeah, there's still some of those feelings there, but the timeline has really changed. Or like Jefferson saying like, I don't even know how I got 1,000 yards this year.
I
Like,
don't love that. I don't love those comments.
That's a bad look. Our boy JJ got really shipped out quick.
It bodes very poorly for
You're
JJ
saying
McCarthy.
nothing.
I
Are you
got it.
feeling hot?
No, I can feel it in my face.
Yeah.
I just don't agree with this because what's going to happen is the same thing as you're going to see, and you've hit it on the head. We're going to be middle of the road, or we're going to be shit, and we're going to end up with shitty draft picks, and we're not going to be able to build because we're not going to fix the secondary. We're not going to fix the O-line. And Kyler's going to come in. He's going to look average at best because he's running for his goddamn life. all the time.
Now when we bring in Trent Williams.
If we land Trent, I'm in. I'm all in on it. If you can land me Trent Williams, I will sign off on this and I will agree with Carter. And I pray that I'm wrong, Carter. I really do. I pray that you're right and this is going to hit. I just have this unsuspecting feeling of us ending up with the 18th to the 15th draft spot for the next 5 years and Jefferson walks and we're just trash.
This is how I feel.
God dang it. I just can't support
You want
this.
to commit fully to
You gotta
bring it down
No,
all
I think
the way
he's
to the
right
studs.
though. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with Kyler. He's too good. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna
Or-
look better than JJ. He's gonna look okay.
I think he
He's
can
gonna
be
have
better than
games-
JJ.
He's gonna be better than JJ right off the rip. He's
Well, it
gonna be
can't
better
get much
than JJ.
worse than that.
Dude, you don't.
I do
Yeah.
know because of how I watched Kyler play when he had a decent offensive coach in the first few years of his season or of his career.
He was a dog.
Not a dog. He was
No,
pretty
he
good.
wasn't.
He was
He
a
was-
dog.
You
he
said
was-
MVP 2 years in a row. He didn't get a single vote.
That's-
He was
Stop
a great
with this.
He was a
MVP.
great baseball prospect turned number 1 overall pick.
He's a great athlete. Period.
That's true.
He is a
He's an
good football.
average
Like
football
I think
player.
he is a pretty good quarterback.
Average.
He's gonna feel a lot like Kirk, dude. Like I said, it's gonna
No.
feel Carter.
No.
Every time you say something about Kyler Murray, you're wrong.
You
You have been wrong on this guy.
You
since
are
day
wrong
one,
on
man.
Kirk.
The funny thing is,
What?
I think for what
Hold on.
Kyler lacks, Kirk has, and then vice versa, right? Like Kirk does usually make pretty good decisions. Kyler,
Does not.
iffy. Can Kyler run? Yes. Can Kirk?
No.
So it's like the
Looks like
things
a-
that the other guy lacks, the other one has, but they're both kind of mid.
Yeah.
Hey,
But that's the
the
problem.
result is the same.
I have a question.
10-7.
Who between Kyler and Kirk Cousins, who do you think has a higher interception rate?
No way is it Kirk,
it's
bro.
Kirk.
That didn't happen until this year, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
He only had 5 interceptions this year.
He played in like 5 games.
Yeah, because the
played in
Atlanta
10.
receivers just like volleyball set the ball up in the air.
He's cherry picking stats on that stat sheet.
Interception percentage, that's not cherry picking. That's
Carter,
just how you
I
calculate
do just want to
interception.
say it was kind of crazy earlier when you were telling us how few interceptions he has, and then we found out he has one in legitimately 80% of every game he plays. He has an interception in 80% of all of his games.
It was
Kirk-
60 out of 90 games?
67 out of 80. How many games did he play in?
87.
He had 60
That's 70%.
60 touchdowns in 87 games.
You want to do the math on Kirk's?
Oh, wait, no.
He's got 131 interceptions on 167 games.
Okay,
That's
do the
a
math,
worse.
Know Find out if that's worse, because
It
I don't know
is.
if it is.
131 divided by 167.
He has 131 picks, or
Yes,
okay, what's that percentage?
78%.
All right, and then Kyler had 60 out of 87,
Yep.
69%.
Yep. So 10% better.
And I didn't hold on. Let's clarify this. I didn't love Kirk. I didn't love Kirk Cousins coming here either.
Again, I just want to say, 70% of the time you throw an interception,
Not winning Super Bowls.
that's not good.
How many touchdowns does he have?
Not enough. for
Throwing
that.
and rushing.
121 passing,
Damn, bro, he throws a pick for every 2 touchdowns.
That's
one and
so
a half.
bad.
and then 32 rushing.
1.5 per game.
That's not good.
That's not good, dude.
Yeah, it's not that great.
That's not good.
Bad.
It's who else do you want to compare?
But Carter,
It's not like a comparison.
You're
like, what do you want?
it's
Like,
like
a comparison
you-
of
it's like-
options,
it's
like
like-
guys that
but-
are available.
hold on, Gavin. The thing is, Carter, you read the stat like we were going to be like, that's good, but it's bad.
But it's better than Kirk. It's better than Mac Jones. It's better
But
than any other option
Carter,
we have.
you don't like Kirk.
No, obviously not.
You
He sucks.
trash Kirk, and now we're finding out Kyler Murray is pretty much as good statistically as Kirk.
But better and has rushing upside, which
The-
Kirk does not.
Kirk has decision making upside.
Obviously not.
No, bro. It's like I said, it's the
Definitely
same.
decision
Guys,
making.
it's the same fucking problem. And
Obviously
Gavin
not.
is right. Like, no matter
Yeah,
how
I
you
gotta
slice
give Gavin
it,
this one. Yeah.
that's what I've been saying from the beginning. You can't fucking tell me that Kyler's going to come in here and all of a sudden we have our franchise guy for 5 years. It's going to be every year you're going to be saying, yeah, we're
This
okay.
is our year.
And
This
then,
is our
and
year.
then we'll lose in the first round of the playoffs, or we won't make it, and we'll be 10-7, or 9-8.
Okay, I do have a question,
Gavin's
though.
right. We're going to end up with the 18th to the 25th pick every single year, and we're not going to end up being able to draft any good players. And to be honest, if this is our path forward, I will ask the question: is Gavin right? Then is it just better to blow the whole thing up and trade Jefferson? Because what's the point if we're not trying to win a Super Bowl? You're just trying to be 10-7. I don't care about that.
I am curious though. So the Vikings went 9-8 this year.
Yeah.
with the year we had at the QB position, right?
Mhm.
If you had someone this year that was just pretty good, like Kyler Murray.
Kyler, we
Sure.
get 14 wins.
No. I think at least like
Stretched
11,
out
right?
hard, Carter.
11 or
I
12.
like it.
that was.
I think give me 12.
Stretched out for the whole goal line.
Yeah, give me
Ball
12.
out.
Give me 12. And I think we win the NFC North this year.
For sure.
But here's one thing I want you to think about. Okay,
I
because this is
think
what a lot of people do is like they take a JJ McCarthy and they're like, "Oh, you were 9-8, you're at least 12-5."
I didn't say it like that.
It was
No,
all
I know. I'm just
offensive
saying.
problems.
Yeah, I'm fucking rage baiting you.
He did it twice, this motherfucker.
But listen though, what games do we win that we lost? It's not.
The Eagles game,
You think?
we lost by 5 with Carson Wentz, bro.
Yeah.
Carson bionic shoulder Wentz, mind you.
Kyler Murray at that
Yeah,
time
I'm
wasn't
asking,
exactly
you really
slinging.
think
Bears
Kyler
game-
wins that game?
The Bears game, we lost by like 2 points.
Well, here's the problem with
Put up
Kyler.
17.
Not very good under pressure.
We beat the Steelers, which we lost by 3.
I think a few of those close ones we win.
I think you might win that Steelers game.
We beat the Bears, which we lost by 2.
I don't know, man. That Bears game
I
was
don't
high
think you win
pressure,
both those Bear
intense.
games.
I don't think so. Kyler doesn't do well under pressure. It's proven. Time and time again, he fails under pressure. He folds like cheap laundry.
Kind of is a problem.
I don't know. Maybe he'll chill out in the
You know
cold,
what I don't-
cold
you know-
Minnesota winter.
Yeah, maybe we'll just let him play more video games.
What are we
Trying to
doing
relax
right
a little
now?
bit.
Is this? Oh,
I think I
All
take
right.
the video games
All
away.
right, listen, we've taken this quarterback conundrum convo a little far.
Yeah, let's talk about free agents.
I think let's talk about some free agents here. So I made a list of the top 30 NFL free agents and their expected value. Number 1, George Pickens. That's gone because he's getting franchise tagged.
He's a 1.
He is franchise tagged, right?
he is franchise tag. Yes,
And he's a 1.
he's a 1.
I mean, he's a 2, but he's a 1.
But he's
a
also
2.
a 1.
He's a 2, but he could be a 1.
He's a 1 on like 50% of the
With
teams in
CD
the
Lamb,
NFL.
he's a 2, but George Pickens, the guy, is a 1.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
Imagine
George
him
Pickens,
on the Bills.
either that or the Pats?
Imagine George Pickens on the Bills, you guys.
He'd go crazy.
1,600 yards.
I mean,
1,600 yards and 12 touchdowns.
that's
What's the
that's
latest
a
with
lot,
Trey
but
Hendrickson?
Trey Hendrickson is expected to go to.
Detroit?
Detroit.
There has been convos about it. Carter, have you seen anything other than that?
Nope.
Bro, him and
Him
Hayden
and-
Hutchinson's
that would be
a
scary.
problem.
Yeah,
That would
That
actually be
defensive
scary,
line
yeah.
just got an upgrade.
it'd be really good. Here's the one I want: Tyler Linderbaum,
Please.
Baltimore Ravens center.
Please let that happen.
Can't afford him.
He's
so.
going to go to the Bears
You
now
don't think
that
we can
Dahlman's
afford him?
retired.
Yeah, did you guys see that? Carter brought that
Yeah.
up to me today. I didn't know that. Drew Dahlman retired.
I feel like the Bears roster is actually going to have a decent amount of turnover.
Well, he's only 27.
He's 27.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but-
Retired at 27.
Didn't he allot to concussions? Like that was his reasoning? Thought I read that.
Carter said he didn't have a reason.
I didn't see that.
He got
I guess
it.
I
He
thought
got
I'd
his
seen one
bag.
that he
He's-
had said that he's like, yeah, man, like I just don't want to be banged up.
He got a bag.
His dad had a freak neck injury, so that's why people are thinking he is
Huh.
retiring.
Good for him.
Made his money.
Linderbaum, by the way, expected to re-sign with the Ravens. Devin Lloyd from the Jaguars expected to go to the Eagles. That's the top landing spot, is what people have said.
don't
Kenneth
hate
Walker.
that.
Here's a good one.
Dude, they hold on. How
Did you
does
guys see this?
Brees Hall get franchise tagged, but you don't franchise tag Kenneth Walker?
K9 to Vikings with K1.
You know, I don't hate that. I don't hate Kenneth Walker landing here.
What would you pay?
Well, we don't have Aaron Jones anymore, so
Which is $10 million.
yep.
That's clean.
Kenneth Walker,
What would
11
you pay
to
for
12.
Kenneth Walker?
11 to 12, easy. You could
Yeah.
get behind 13.
His market is expected to be 14 to 18.
I'd probably pay 15. You wouldn't?
That's a lot of money for a
Kenneth
running back.
Walker's a weapon, man.
Yeah, but we didn't even know that until like the last 3 games of the season. Like,
No,
he
he's-
split time the
that's-
whole year.
Not his fault. He's been a dog when he gets the ball. He just doesn't get goal line carries, so he doesn't get touchdowns.
Well, now I can't agree with it because every time Carter says he's a dog, it's false.
No, he is. I had him on
bullshit.
like a bunch of fantasy teams, so I
You're
watched
trash
him.
at fantasy.
I watched him get like 95 yards a game and then 0 touchdowns, and Charbonnet has 14 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Dumbest
Actually,
thing
yeah,
ever.
Yeah. He kind of got vultured pretty hard.
Little bit.
Every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker on the Vikings would be fun.
It'd be electric.
It'd be fun.
Bring
I'd
back
do it.
some AP
Guys,
vibes.
I do want to say, like, it would be very interesting if our like team next year was. I'm just throwing out fun hypotheticals here, but
Trent Williams
Darrison, Trent Williams with Kyler Murray and Kenneth Walker.
and Jetta's catching the ball.
Bring Diggsy back while we're at it.
Diggsy is expected to land at the Bills.
No way.
Yep, I read that on the way here.
Going back to the Bills.
No shot. He goes
Look
back
that up.
there.
Carter.
Really?
There's
I literally-
no way.
No shot.
It was
That was messy at the end, wasn't
Did you
it?
get NBA Central?
no, it was on Twitter. There was 5 different people that were like, "Hey, cheap and likely landing spot. It would make sense."
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm hearing Naylor is gone, by the way, and I'm hearing they're keeping
For a lot.
Addison.
That's unfortunate.
I did see we're keeping Addison. Well, what I read was we have no intentions of trading him.
Yeah. We're keeping him.
I don't see anything for the Bills on Diggs on ESPN. They are saying
It was on Twitter.
Okay. Giants and Titans were 2 likely ones.
No
Giants
chance,
would be interesting.
No chance he goes to Giants.
He should go
Oh,
to
there's a
Titans.
chance.
No, I doubt
With Harbaugh there now? Why not?
because at least what I was reading earlier, the most likely landing spot for AJ Brown was the Giants or the Pats were the 2 likely landing spots.
Yeah. I don't know about AJ Brown. I'm interested to see what happens with him.
Man, Tennessee Titan AJ Brown, savage. Some games, savage. Other games, nothing.
Yeah, I heard some more reports that the problems are really just between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Because sometimes quarterbacks get a little bit of a big ego after they win a Super Bowl.
Oh, you think Jalen's got an ego?
I've read about some things.
You are like the biggest Jalen is like a consummate pro leader, like supporter. I'm shocked that you would roast him.
It's not like ego problems like being loud and boisterous ego problems. It's like I'm gonna run a different play than you want me to run. Ego problems.
Like to the coach or to the receiver? He's saying this.
Like the play is
Again-
designed to go to AJ Brown and he goes somewhere else, kind of thing, or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like he's audibling out of
Oh,
plays that are
so
called
like
to-
Nick Sirianni calls to go to AJ Brown and then he audibles out because he doesn't want to throw it to him.
not because he doesn't want to throw it to him, he just thinks he's got a better play in his back pocket or something.
Man, hate to say it, that offense wasn't that great a lot of the
What I've read.
time. You should probably just maybe run the play that you were given.
Yeah, they did fire their offensive coordinator too, so guess we'll never know if it was that guy's fault.
He definitely took the fall for it.
Yeah, he took in the shorts.
Big time fall guy. Big time fall guy. You want to come here and be a coordinator in Philly? You're a fall guy, bud.
Dude,
You make a
I'm
lot of
gonna-
money for 1 year.
hold on, I have a question. Would you rather, if you had to be a coach, any coach on like the roster, would you rather coach in Philly or New York?
New York.
New York.
Why would you ever want to be in Philly?
Dude, I don't know. New York's
If I was who,
justice.
though?
If you had to be a head coach or an offensive coordinator, would you rather be for like New York or Philly?
New York feels like pressure.
Man,
Philly
New
feels
York-
like just savage people everywhere.
The New York media is terrible.
Yeah, but that just feels like more like, I don't know, professional pressure.
It's hard because it's like, if I'm being honest, and you're up for that job, you also have to kind of think about where you'd want to live.
Well, I was just thinking of like the pressure and the BS you'd put up with
Okay.
from the media.
Well, I don't want to live in New York, so
You go in Philly.
I'd take the Philly job.
Yikes.
I just think of like
At least you got a good fan base, and you always know that Howie's going to give you good players.
Good fan base.
the fan base
Man.
rides with
They're
that
the
team.
worst, but
ride
but when
with
they're
that
on your
team.
side, they're the best.
They're
Cal-
loyal until they're not.
They're like Tom
Oh, I
Wilson
hate
in
their
hockey.
fan base.
Cal
legitimately.
ages a decade in that year, for sure.
Oh yeah,
Oh, at least.
For
I probably don't have hair after that. That would be like the
His
year I
beard
lost
falls
all
He
out.
my
skips
hair.
the gray. He just goes right to shedding
Bald.
all
yeah,
of his hair.
I'd
Yeah.
be bad.
See ya.
Yeah.
Keep the beard, though. That'd be worth it.
All
Hey, like
white.
a Dable look.
It'd be white though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Full white beard.
I like it.
Just turn into Santa Claus.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of interesting. There's a lot of Seattle Seahawks on this list.
Is it because
They won a Super Bowl.
they were Super Bowl now everyone's like, all right, I'm good. Like, time to get paid?
They're all just free agents.
Just good
Yeah.
timing for
I
them.
mean, Reek Woolen. That guy's got to get a contract.
Okay, I do want to talk about Daniel Jones too.
Reek Wallen, by the way, I don't know if you guys kind of caught, but he got himself in quite a bit of trouble at the end of the year. Talking shit, the penalties. Remember all that stuff in the Rams game too?
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Rams game?
Very embarrassing.
Good football player, though, so he'll be fine. Who just brought that up? Nathaniel?
I wanted to talk about Daniel Jones.
All right, yeah. Let's talk about it.
So he got transition tag,
Right.
which is not used very often.
Correct.
And so it basically allows for the Colts to match any offer that a team would come up with. So it basically says, we want to pay you the market price for you. So you can go field some offers, and whatever anyone offers you, we'll match it. And you
What
can
is
just
the
stay here.
market price?
And that's when you call your buddy who's the head coach at a different team, and you're like, yo, you guys got to offer me like 60.
And then they have
I
to.
love
Let's
that.
just torpedo the Colts franchise.
That's what you think you're worth.
What do you think he'll get?
Daniel Jones. I was telling Gavin earlier, I think what's realistic is something close to like what Baker or Darnold got. Like 3 years for $100 million and like 80 of it guaranteed.
He really revived his career.
Big
Well
time.
done.
Also, you got to remember he was making 40 something a year in New York.
Yeah, but when he
was
signed that, everybody was like,
bad.
wait, what?
Yeah, but he still made it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
true.
he was bad.
Yeah, he was bad, and then he was good this year. And I'm just saying, obviously before he got injured, but you know, they owe him a contract, bro. They owe him a contract. They mismanaged his injury like a bunch of idiots. Your
100%.
quarterback playing with a broken leg, and he's got some like little cast thing on it.
Yeah, it was insane.
Come on, dude. My buddies made this. It's supposed to protect your leg. Well, it didn't. Well, it didn't.
Didn't at all.
So I'd tell your buddies to go back to the drawing board, and I'd tell the Colts to get out their fucking pocketbook.
Yeah.
That's what I would be saying.
Yeah. I mean, he totally earned it. So I happy for him for sure.
One thing I thought that was interesting on this list too, there's a lot of tight ends that are free agents.
So we talked a little bit
and
about
we
this.
don't need Hawkinson anymore. Like,
So-
I'm good on Hawkinson.
Cal, I think you talked about this, like the notion of the fact that wide receiver 1 makes huge money. Wide receiver 2, a really good one, Pickens, Higgins, right? Like you're making still some huge money on that contract. But the best tight ends, like the good catching
McBrides.
tight ends, right? They're making like 17 to 19 versus like 25 to 30 for a wide receiver 2. Man, it feels like a good value position, right? Like if one of these really good tight ends comes up, it's like, hey, maybe that's
kid-
actually
The
worth.
kid from Oregon.
You mean Ohio?
Nope, Oregon. Sadiq.
Yeah,
Kenyon
Sadiq.
Sadiq. We
Tight end.
should get him.
We're not gonna, but yeah, good. I like it, Carter.
He is a baller.
You guys
I
know
would
who he's
love to
talking
get
about?
Isaiah
He's the
Likely.
guy that ran the 4.4, Gavin. The 4.4 tight end.
He is a baller.
He's, yeah,
I would love to
We're
see the
not gonna
Vikings.
get him.
I would love to see the Vikings try to get Isaiah Likely.
I would too.
That'd be
That would be
nice.
really fun. Isaiah Likely would be really fun.
He has shown when Mark Andrews has been out, he has shown to be a dog.
Yeah.
And that was not a Carter dog, so you can actually sign off on that one, Kevin. So, like, he's actually super good. And I've seen him make catches, too, that's like, damn, this guy is actually so legit. I feel like if you can get him for 10 to 15 mil, I feel like that's money well spent. Just cut Hawkinson.
I agree completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
I
Likely.
agree completely. It's literally it's probably cost us less money.
It feels like a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Who he probably can do that pretty easily because he's a freak.
Right.
I will. I can go through some of the top
Nice.
free agent names here and
Yeah.
see just quick fire what you guys think will happen to him.
Full send.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
Chiefs.
Where he'll be,
Chiefs.
Jeez.
I think Chiefs too makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Go home.
Mike Evans.
He's gonna resign.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Oh, yeah.
Stays a buck.
I don't know.
That's my opinion.
Did
Fire
you
off
see-
yours. Go rapid fire.
Hold on. I need to interrupt. I need to stop that for a second. Did you see that he, with 11 seasons with 1,000 yards, would still need Jetta's entire career yards to catch Jerry Rice?
Wow.
He needs another 9,000 yards to catch Jerry after putting up 1,000+ yards in 11 seasons in a row.
It's absolutely unreal.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I think
Jerry
if he,
Rice is just never going to be touched.
if he
That's a
doesn't
lot.
go, if he doesn't
Sorry.
go back,
No, that's good.
Jerry Rice played a lot of games.
he
A
did.
lot of games.
If
Till
he
he was
doesn't,
like 40 something, right?
I think the only wide receiver to catch a pass over 40. Yeah.
if Evans doesn't go back to the Bucks, I see him going to Buffalo.
God, please.
They really need a receiver.
They
man.
do.
Yeah. Sorry. Totally. The
Just to
position
see what Josh
I
Allen
get
can
that.
do with a good receiver.
Yeah, I totally get that. I will be very interested to see if they get a receiver.
True.
You don't think they're going to get one?
I don't know, man. I thought they would last year. They're going to bank on Keon Coleman growing up.
He won't.
And
A
he
lot of
won't.
maturity issues.
You think
Lot
you're
of
Romeo
maturity issues.
Dobbs?
What do you think, you're Romeo Dobbs? I don't know, man. I'll be interested to see. I think Mike Evans stays there, though. Okay, Carter, next one.
Next one here. Let's go to Deebo Samuel.
Is he a free agent?
He is.
Yep.
Wow, that's tough. Bills?
Every receiver is just Bills.
He just feels like the perfect fit for the Bills.
Tennessee.
It's like past his prime, not that good.
He feels like a Tennessee guy.
Titans.
Sure,
where
he
do
could.
careers go to Oakland?
So Las Vegas
go
now?
To die.
Raiders with Fernando?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be some good vet leadership for Fernando. That actually makes sense, kind of.
He's not a good leader, though.
Debo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Punched
terrible
his
leader.
team in the face.
I was being kind of joking, but
Okay.
I'm trying to think of
good
like
football player.
where there'd be a place where like
Last year.
who's like good with gadget guys.
He was still pretty good. Yeah,
I just
San Francisco. Ah, shit.
yeah, right. It's like, oh
They
no.
did talk about a reunion.
Like I could have seen him go to play for like a Mike McDaniel.
The
It
Chargers.
is pretty crazy, though, when you
But-
consider like 3-4 years ago, like Debo was the guy.
The guy.
I just watched Receiver when he was on San Fran because
Yeah.
it wasn't that long ago that season happened that they were following. They went to the Super Bowl and lost. He was absolutely dynamic, and in every way, they would call plays. This one's going to Debo, and just the game completely changed. Like he was electric back then, and he just kind of
You gotta have a coach that knows how to use those guys, man.
he fell off a cliff too in terms of just.
You gotta have a coach that
Yeah.
knows how to use players that's what they're about, you know?
But like he was, man. If you were like, we
Yeah.
need some spark in this game, we need to get like some juice here. Call play Debo. 25-yard gain. He'd like it was just untouched.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
All right, next one, Carter.
Alec Pierce.
Wow, this one's
Bills.
tough. I want to say he stays with the Colts.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It feels like a lot to like commit to Daniel Jones and then not commit to your best receiver.
You got to think one of these receivers go to Green Bay.
No.
They don't have anybody still.
They think they
do.
have a lot of
think they have a
ones.
lot of guys.
But they have
Yeah.
3 4s. They don't have 1-1.
They think they've got a lot of
3-4 is a little insulting.
But
those
is
guys
it
are
wrong?
all threes, bro. Take it easy.
3-4
They have
is
4
a little-
threes. You mean.
3 4s.
They don't have 3 4s. They have 4 threes.
Some of those guys would be 2s.
No,
Which ones?
none.
Which of those guys would be 2s? Which
I need a
of
minute. I need
which of
Watson?
the receivers on the
Healthy?
Packers would be taking Jordan Addison's place right now? On the
Literally
Vikings?
none of them.
Healthy.
Yeah,
Tucker
sure.
Kraft
Totally
is their
healthy.
better receiver.
Tucker Kraft is their best receiver.
He should line up as wide receiver 1. Yeah.
If I was Tucker Kraft, I would tell him I want all their money too.
Yeah.
Cut them fucking guys and give me their money.
Insane.
That's
Uh,
incredible.
Guys are talking shit.
I legit thought that Dobbs would continue to, because I do think that Dobbs is their best receiver.
For sure.
He's their most consistent receiver. He's got the body type. I actually think Dobbs is pretty good. So like, I don't know, but Dobbs, I wouldn't replace Jordan Addison with Dobbs.
Dobbs is a nailer.
Correct. Dobbs is a nailer. Packers don't have a wide receiver 1.
Their wide receiver 1 is Jalen Naylor.
Christian Watson is not a wide receiver 1. He feels a lot like Xavier Worthy. Like you use him in instances.
Yeah, he's like a gadget.
Kind of. He's really fast. Or like that deep ball. Like that's how you use Watson. But like Watson's not your production receiver.
That's fair.
Alec Pierce to the Packers would be
A fucking problem.
problem.
Yeah.
Big problem.
Yeah.
That
would.
dude, that I don't love that.
Yeah. Send him to Tennessee instead.
The Bears.
The Bears, yeah, DJ Moore is gone.
Hey, the Bears.
Where's Moore going?
Yeah, but they got Luther Burden. I think the Bears are going to be fine.
I know, but I'm just saying, could you imagine him having a weapon like Alex Pierce?
Yeah, the Bears with Pierce would be really good. Yeah. But again, I don't think that the Bears are going to.
Yeah, I don't know with Alex Pierce. That one's tough.
Alec, by the way.
Or yeah, sorry, Alex.
No, I know you meant.
His cousin, Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
Dobbs also
Alex Pierce
is a
bro
free
cousin.
agent.
Dobbs?
Yep.
Okay, we replace Naylor with Dobbs.
I'd love that.
That would be sick.
That would actually be sick.
That would be sick.
Other than that, we got Malik Willis.
This one's interesting. Definitely. I think right now, if I had to take a guess, I think he's going to go to Miami.
Yeah, that's a great call.
I think he's going to be the Miami quarterback. They're just going to take a shot. They know they're going to, by the way, I've heard a lot of reports that they're going to bite off Tua's guaranteed money, all of it this year. You want to guess what that cap hit is? What they're going to have to pay him this year?
Gosh,
huge.
$99.1 million.
Oh,
To cut him.
That's awesome.
that season's
Get
in
your
the dump.
bag.
That season's in the dumpster.
Can you imagine getting a check for that much?
No.
Well, you wouldn't get a check for that much.
Maybe
'cause
like
you got to pay
half.
taxes.
Like half of
Oh,
it. but,
darn. Only $47 million.
man.
No, in the state of Florida, I don't think there's any state income
crazy to
tax,
get-
So it's more
yeah,
like
it's probably more like 60.
It's like 60, 61. Could you imagine looking down and seeing 61 and then zero?
Yeah, I'm
For you to
imagining
go
it right
away.
now.
Bro, for you to go away. Like, here's
For you to
$60 million
leave
for
me
you to
alone.
leave this org.
What would we do tonight if $60 million hit one of our bank accounts?
I'd order 2 brand new Denali Ultimates and buy a house in Montana within 3 minutes.
We're going to the casino and doubling that bitch. What do you mean?
Holy shit. No. God help
Throwing
you.
it on
Your
black.
wife would kill you.
Throwing it on black.
Your wife would kill you with her bare hands.
You can't do that though. They won't let you. You can't gamble that much money.
You could fly to Vegas and do it.
Yep.
There we
Not
go.
around here though.
Red eye flight.
No,
You
red
walk
eye.
into Mystic and you're like, I want to put $1 million on black. They're like, hold on a second. We gotta make a phone
How
call.
about 60?
How about $60 million? I think they'd make phone calls in Vegas for
Dude.
$60 million hand of blackjack. Or a $60 million
Hold on.
roulette
I just
run.
want you two to think about that.
They'd
Could
have
you
to make phone
imagine
calls.
looking down, seeing $61 million on a voucher on a blackjack hit? I don't think, and I love to gamble, I don't think I could handle that. I think I'd lose my mind.
I'm not a big gambler. But
I
yeah,
am.
no chance I could.
If I had $60 million,
I would never gamble.
set
Why would you?
foot in
The
a
only
casino.
gambling I'd be doing is in the United States stock
Because
market.
it could be $120 million.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, if you hit
man.
21, it could be 142.
And what if you hit twice? 120, 240.
Oh, good idea.
Let's just keep
If
doing
you
until we
double
get to a
down,
Billy.
you double down.
Just to $1 billion, 5 hands.
Why has no one ever thought of this?
How many times have you hit 5 hands in a row?
A couple.
60 to 120, 120 to 240, 240 to 480, 480, 960.
When I was in Vegas for a show.
We're the B in 10 minutes.
So that'd be fucking crazy. So when I was in SHOT Show,
Think about that.
I went up like 2K.
Just win 5 hands.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
fine.
I
No
went
big
up
deal.
like 2K because I was down, and I was down to my last like $50, and I ended up 2K after 6 hands in a row, and I hit 221s.
Yeah,
Like it's doable.
it's doable.
Not if you have a $60 million, and there's no way. There's no way they let you win 5 hands in a row.
No, they'll cook something.
Okay,
like
Something's
that. Yeah.
getting cooked.
Yeah.
God
Okay, all
told
that-
me to come in here and put all this on.
They're like, whoa. All that being said, where's Tua going?
Nowhere.
Raiders.
What? No, he's going to the Jets.
Oh.
He's a Jet.
I've heard that they're just going to keep him on for 1 year and pay him all the money and then just cut him next year. Because they owe him so much money, nobody wants to take him.
Mm.
And
But
they
if you-
can't
but
just
if you
pay
ate-
$99 million for nothing.
Well, they can,
Yeah, but they won't.
but they could.
It's gonna be a Deshaun Watson situation. Just
This
like,
is the Miami Dolphins.
minus
we're talking
him
about.
being a terrible human being. Tua, as far as I'm concerned, great human being.
And Watson's
Probably-
competing for a
Hold
starting
on,
job.
Tua,
Can
a
we-
better human
hold on.
being than football player, maybe.
Hold on, can we talk about this real
Maybe.
quick? You never let
Maybe.
the opportunity to roast Deshaun Watson slide.
I will never will. Promise.
Yeah, he's
Cross my heart,
terrible.
hope to die.
I
He's
know, but like it's just funny that
bad
like
guy.
he's a horrible human. But like
Bad
I just think
guy.
it's funny because like
Bad
plenty of people
guy.
can just like drift past and like not bring it up. And every time we bring up his name, Cal's like horrible human.
Bad guy.
Whatever we're doing, horrible.
Better football player than human being.
human.
For sure.
Starter for the Browns.
Is he going to be the starter?
He said he's in
I'm-
competition.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna be
have
a
to
starter.
compete.
against.
He will whoop
Shedeur.
Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel.
Your boy.
I don't know though.
Your
He
boy.
might not whoop Shedeur. He legitimately hasn't played in 4 years.
He's
he has-
looked pretty mid too when he has come back to play during
If he
those
has actually
stints.
practiced at all while he's gone, he is
They probably didn't give him the
Light
right.
years better
They,
than
they
They might have
probably
given him
didn't
the
give
wrong
They said they
playbook.
probably gave him the wrong wristband.
and they probably won't let him take any first team reps either.
That
So
still blows.
First time he's on the field, that's when he's first
That
throw to Jerry
reflects
Jeudy.
so poorly on Stefanski. It's insane.
Because
Pretty bad.
because he needed that to look bad.
I mean, he had plenty of things going against him, but that is very bad for him.
I have a theory. I heard this very funny theory.
Oh Lord.
Kevin Stefanski, up until like the last 2 years, pretty good coach, right? Do you guys think Stefanski hated being at the Browns so much that he purposefully made them bad so that they would fire him?
Like, didn't try.
No way. You think so?
What's the difference between 3-14 and 5-12?
Nothing.
You getting a new job.
Yeah.
Because look at what happens
maybe.
when you resign. You have way less opportunity. Look at Tomlin. Tomlin should be the first coach on everyone's board.
Well,
Right now.
he took a year. He told everyone he didn't want to.
Yeah, he took a year off.
Well, he flat out said, he goes, I want to take a year
But that's
away.
him
and spend time with
controlling.
my
That's kind of him
That's
controlling the narrative,
Him
though.
controlling the narrative. He doesn't need to coach for the year. I mean, he's older than Stefanski. I'm just saying, coaches that resign or walk away typically have less opportunities than coaches that get fired. It's just how it kind of works out. Because when you get fired, it's like, oh, we don't know what the reason was that they weren't that good. Like, where's this guy at mentally? Was he just not agreeing with the front office staff? Did him and the GM not get along? The Browns obviously have a lot of problems in their organization. Like, you make up a lot of reasons that you should interview that guy. When a guy steps down, you're like, what's this guy's mentality right now? Is he just like done with football? Is he kind of like over it? Does he need a minute? You know, like it's a different vibe. I'm not saying Stefanski did that, but I saw someone bring it up and I thought it was kind of funny to think about.
Kind of
like,
hilarious.
Because
I hope it's true.
could have Kevin Stefanski started the year and been like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to let anyone take any first team reps. It's just going to be Dylan Gabriel, the worst quarterback on our team.
Well,
Just take the worst quarterback on the team. And
the
let him do all
last year
reps.
that he probably tried was 2023, and they did very well.
like I said, 2 years ago.
Yeah, they went
And
11 and
everything went
6.
downhill.
Deshaun Watson balled out. Do you guys remember how good Deshaun Watson was his last year in Houston before he was
Yeah.
injured?
So good because it won me a belt for fantasy.
4,800 yards.
Yeah. And
He really
like
is
how many
slinging
touchdowns?
the
It was
rock.
ridiculous.
It's weird how you lose your confidence when everyone finds out you're a piece of
33.
shit.
You want to guess their record that year, though?
I don't think it was very good.
The Houston Texans?
Yeah,
Weren't they 11-6?
4-12.
Yeah, I knew they were bad, but he
They
balled
had a
out.
lot of bad years.
Bro, the
Yeah.
year
Balled
before that, they
out.
were good?
He balled out.
They had one pretty good year with him in Houston, didn't they? I could just be wrong.
Honestly,
I thought I remember
that
that.
Yeah,
Houston
the
team-
2 years before that, they were
Okay.
11-5, 10-5.
Okay, that's
was
what
that
it
his
was.
rookie year?
Rookie, he was 3-3.
the Houston team this year, if they had a QB that was like a top 10 QB, I think they win the Super Bowl.
I think CJ Stroud's pretty good. They have nobody on offense.
Yeah, but he was pretty
Nico
pretty
Collins
awful
is a
in the-
2.
He made
Tank
some- he
Dell
made
is
some really
not
bad-
even playing.
He made
Bro.
some really bad decisions that I was
Stroud
shocked
in
by.
the Patriots game was a disaster.
Bad.
Objectively terrible.
Yeah.
This year, he was really bad.
Yeah, he was bad this year. I just don't think he's as bad as he looked at this year.
I don't think he is either, but I'm saying like if they'd had like the 9th best QB in the NFL
Who is
in the playoffs.
name the 9th best QB and then imagine them with that guy.
Jared Goff.
Sure, yeah. Jared Goff with that defense the Texans had this year, I think they at least go to the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, they for sure do because they play the injured Broncos in
True,
the AFC Championship
true.
game after they beat the Patriots
True.
because they didn't turn the ball over 5 times.
True.
I think I hit pretty good on that. I feel like Jared Goff's probably 9.
I looked it up. He is ranked 8th on this list. So that was a good snipe.
That was very
Gavin,
good.
well
But
played.
this
Good
list is also awful from
Is it-
AI.
Okay.
Is it PFF or whatever?
The Ringer.
Oh.
They had Jane Daniels at 5.
Ooh.
The sports
No.
network barely hanging on. The Ringer.
Yeah.
Jane Daniels is not at 5. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah, no. Hey, this other list right here is Jared Goff at 9 on NFL.com. It was a good pull.
That was a good pull.
Joe Burrow's at 10 on that list, by the way. Lamar's at 11.
Joe Burrow at 10 is crazy work.
Caleb Williams and Sam Darnold at 7 and 8.
All right, well, then what are we doing?
Sammy Darnold ahead of
Who's
Joe
at,
Burrow.
Hold on. Now I need to know who's 1 through 6.
Okay, this guy should lose his job as an NFL writer. Nick Shook, we're calling you out. His top
his ass out, Carter.
Yeah, his top 6. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Stafford, Josh Allen. Just let me get through it all first.
Stafford had 1.
Stafford, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Drake May, Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence. This was written February 11th of this year.
Mahomes, Burrow, nowhere to be found.
Those guys suck, dude.
Yeah.
That guy's got to be 21, 22.
Is that stats based on just this season?
2025, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Statistically speaking, that doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah.
Calling you out, Nick.
He's
Shook.
21 for sure.
21.
No shot.
I think Nick just had the names on a dartboard.
Legit,
and just
if you had to
started
guess,
throwing.
how old do you think the guy is? He started contributing in 2014, so I'm guessing
Fuck.
he probably graduated in like 2010.
So
Probably
he's
took
like
him a
your
few
age.
years
He's an old head.
from college in 2010.
He's probably older than us. Yeah.
Take it easy, brother.
I mean, I'm not going to go as far as Carter with this. A person should lose their job, but maybe find a different.
I bet he's like,
Just find a different
he's probably
job.
like 38. Just get a new job.
He's close to your age.
This one's not for you.
Dak Prescott at 3 is absolutely insane.
Yeah, further away than you are to my age, though. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about?
That was bad.
I mean, I guess maybe there's a caveat in there that it was like based only on that year, but even then,
Jalen Hurts was at 19.
Get the fuck out of here.
what?
Nice.
the hell?
That's
insane.
yeah, that's bad. That's a really.
I don't
bad
love
list.
Nick's picks there.
Did you have any other ones, Carter?
No, we're good.
All right. I want to just say I kind of am shocked that the Vikings didn't try to pick up McDuffie.
Yeah, what was his contract? Isn't it only like 10?
His salary this year is $13.5.
That doesn't seem like that much.
It is the last year of his deal, so like he's gonna want a new contract next year.
Okay.
I don't know. Here's one last question before we go. What are draft picks actually worth, guys? Because the Rams haven't had one. They've only had one since 2017.
1 first rounder?
Yep.
Okay.
They've had one. They've had one first round pick since 2017.
For a half second, I thought he meant as a whole, and I was like,
No, of
They
course
just
not.
don't pick players. They're just sniping them all
Of course
off
not.
of the free agent
But
market.
they've only had one first round pick since 2017.
I mean,
Do you
I
wanna
wonder
guess?
what.
You would think that'd be a pretty big impact player then. Who do you think it is?
Because I don't feel like a lot of
It
first
is
round.
it is a good player, but
Puka?
Verse.
Verse?
Yeah.
Puka was
Yeah,
the
he's
first
fine.
rounder.
Jared Verse.
The trades are so weird because like Sauce Gardner's trade, they paid so much more for him than McDuffie, and I don't think he's that much better.
The frame is different.
2 firsts and A.D. Mitchell.
Sauce Gardner's got a different kind of frame than McDuffie.
How many years does Sauce have left on his contract?
3 now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
With the Colts.
So I
30
feel like
mil.
that's like what they were paying for, right? Is the fact that
Well, that and you're
He's
paying for
here.
a dude. Isn't Sauce Gardner 6'4", 6'3"?
No.
yeah, I mean you're saying that he's
He's
also
bigger than
going
you
to be
think,
here.
though. I think Carter.
6'3", 190.
That's a big
no,
corner.
but he is 6'3".
It's a big
You said
corner.
6'4". That was like
I said 6'3", 6'4".
6'4". That's a big corner, man. It is a big corner. He's got the
That's-
body style. He's got the body type. I don't know.
What's
I
Pat Surtain, 6'2" or 6'3"?
I would say
6'2".
6'2".
That's my
He's
guess.
6'2"
But
or 6'3".
He is 6'2", 202.
Dude, that's like that 6'2", 6'3" mark as a corner. That brings a different level of like, I think, worth because you have the frame.
Like peak Ramsey,
Yeah.
I like
he was nuts.
like
Sauce.
10
It's
minutes.
just
He was crazy.
he
for a
doesn't
little
have
bit.
many stats, man.
But the problem is but again, you can coach a guy to get better. You can't make a guy bigger.
yeah. Once you're at that level, though, it's like production over potential.
You're on the Jets.
Once you're
Come on.
27, like, do you produce or are we wasting money?
Do you think he's going to produce on the Colts with a little supporting
I
cast?
think that he'll be good. I don't think that I would have paid him what they paid him.
You want to take a guess in 23, 24, 25, how many picks Sauce Gardner had?
on the Jets.
In those 3 total seasons?
3 seasons. Yep.
9.
I would say like 3.
6.
What was your guess, Nathaniel?
9.
1. He's got 3 on his career.
It's on the Jets, though, man.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
But the thing is, on defense, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
When you're a corner, that doesn't mean anything.
When you can just run the ball and just destroy the shit out of the front 7 and everything else, I mean.
Less throwing, you're saying?
Yeah.
I would be interested to see what the stats are. Because I'd go right at him.
You'd go right at Sauce?
No, I'd start throwing the ball, though. Against the Jets, I'd be throwing the ball.
Targeted 244 times in his career. 3 picks. 54% completion on him.
That's not good.
What's Pat Surtain's?
Completion percentage?
Completion 56.6.
The 54 is
Yeah, I
good.
thought 54 was pretty solid.
Yeah.
What, can you look up Darrelle Revis's for me?
Yeah. That's still like
Think so?
below like that's
Sauce
bad
is
for a
tech,
I guess.
QB.
Not a lot of picks,
I
but
guess.
technically a better defender than Pat
Yeah.
Surtain, who is the current like GOAT of the corner position for us.
Yeah, but I'd love to see how many picks Surtain has.
way more.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just curious
Surtain
about this.
has 12, I think.
So 11 more, way more. Did you look up that Darrelle Revis thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
For
it.
picks,
It's
that's a lot more.
yeah, that's
For
a
picks,
lot more.
that's a lot more.
Oh, that's a lot more.
Yeah.
It's different on
I'm just curious. I'm just
I'm
curious.
just
what you
asking the
think.
question of like, what are these picks actually worth?
I think it depends. And we had
And-
this conversation earlier. I think it depends on how your team is paid and structured. So, like, if you've already hit, like, let's use the Eagles D line. If you have the D line that's working and it's cheap, and you got them on rookie deals or guys that are inexpensive, I don't mind burning high value picks if you've got some pieces already laid in place long term. But if you don't, you kind of need the picks to try and hit on something because
Yeah,
you've
it
got to
does
hit on
depend.
draft guys.
It does depend. It's just like when the Rams had Goff and then they traded him for Stafford and they mortgaged all of these first round picks. When they did that, I was like, wow, that is pretty insane. Like you guys just went to the Super Bowl and now you're trading your young quarterback for an older quarterback and you're giving up a lot. And then they traded all their first round picks pretty much other than one. And they're still one of the best teams in the NFL. Like they compete year in and year out. Yeah, they had their one-off year, but
I think the
They've
hard
been
part
in the
is
mix every year.
they've been in
for
the
most
mix
part.
for the end every year, bro. And
I mean, they were the only
they
team
don't have
that-
first-round picks.
Yeah.
I think the hard part is though, like one, they've been hitting on late round picks, and two, I think they had some of those positions secured and kind of locked down.
So what you're saying is, if you're bad at like recruiting talent or like evaluating talent, you're really fucked anyway.
Well, I think that, but I think the
So
bigger
it
thing
do-
is, I think
So
I
we
think
should trade all of our first-round
we
picks.
should
Is that what you're trying to
because
say?
I think
We
think
suck at
for
first
sure.
round picks.
I
Yeah.
think Sean gets a little bit more like input to how they draft than say KOC did.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bunch of like, draft room and like pre-draft sort of like player screenings and stuff. And like, they've got guys figured out that like they're going to get in like the 3rd to 5th round and no one's touching them. But they're like, this kid is so good. Like he's just
I think
the
certain
Vikings.
guys.
So what I'm trying to say is the Vikings, I'm fine with the Vikings trading our first round picks.
Well, because we never hit on a first round draft pick anyway.
That all said,
unless they're a receiver.
before we close, what would you give up for Joe Burrow right now? Knowing what we know, thinking that we're going to get Kyler or
Nothing.
Do we fix the O line, or does the O line stay the same?
Can we get Burrow and Trent?
And Kyler.
Not Kyler.
You can replace one offensive lineman if you get Burrow.
So if I can get Trent Williams and Joe Burrow on the Vikings,
We would not have the money
Hold
for
on,
that.
is everybody healthy? Darisaw, Kelly, all that's healthy. We're all good.
Yeah, I think
I just get-
Kelly's gone, but
Well, I'm just saying everyone's healthy.
Kelly's getting cut.
So you're saying you
Probably
can't get
what I've
you
read,
can't get
but-
Linderbaum and Trent.
So I gotta hold on. I gotta watch Brian O'Neill get Joe Burrow almost killed.
Yep.
Trust me, I think Joe Burrow's pretty used to being almost killed. He'd probably just like to play for an organization that doesn't make him pay for his juice boxes.
Yeah, but how many more years can he keep that up before he turns into like the next Andrew Luck?
I don't know.
I'd do two
Just ask
first. I'd do 2 firsts, a second, and a third. And the third the year after. I would do 2 firsts. So like a
Mock
first and two-
trade. Grenard, McCarthy, 3 firsts
That,
and a second.
How about 2 firsts and a second in those two?
McCarthy, Grenard, 3 firsts and a second. Would you do it?
I would sell the farm for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I would give them so much.
Yeah.
4 first
to get
round
that
picks.
guy. I mean, that's essentially the value that Cal just.
That's why I said like that. I wouldn't do 3. 2 in those players and a third, sure.
They can have our 2029 sixth rounder. That's about it.
I'm trading 3 firsts and maybe a player to get Joe Burrow in the building. It's worth it
Till he dies behind the line.
because what we've already seen, right, is the odds of you hitting on all 3 of those firsts are extremely low. You might hit on 1, maybe 2. But knowing our luck, if it's not a receiver, it's 1.
If they're going to let us keep Grenard, I'd give him 4 firsts. What do you need a first round pick for if you got Joe Burrow?
How about an offensive line?
Yeah, your pick's going to be number
We ain't-
32 because
we ain't
you're going to be the
picking-
Super
We
Bowl
ain't picking
champion.
offensive lineman in the first round.
We
Gavin.
should be.
Yeah, but we ain't.
But we should
And we're
be.
not gonna.
But we should be.
No, because just like you said, we're going to be at 18 to 25, and
Because
no linemen's
They're
worth
all
it.
gone.
Please, at
25.
18, at spot 18, you know who's going to be there? That kid from Iowa.
Yeah, but he's
that
going to be there in
guard
the
from
4th
Iowa.
round too.
I mean, maybe.
So let's just take him in the 4th.
Probably not.
3rd to be safe.
He's projected to be a 4th round pick.
With our luck, it'll be less.
I'm
and
just
you
saying.
know it.
I'm just saying that's how guys like that end up getting graded out. They're like a 3rd or 4th round pick.
Is there
I'd-
still hope for
I'd
Burrow,
give
though?
up
Is that
4.
real?
No.
I don't think that the Bengals are interested in trading him, but I do think that Joe Burrow is interested in possibilities. He's 29 years old. He's getting to that point in his career where like you either got to make hay or you might not ever get to where you want to be. And he's a
Competitively.
competitive guy.
Yep.
I know he cares about legacy and like trying to win Super Bowls. Like that's what he wants to do. He doesn't want to just take his check and play. And so that's why Burrow this year has been saying like he's, I don't know how long I can keep this up if I'm not having fun, like if I'm not enjoying it. And so to me, it's like, yeah, you can say whatever you want that you're not trading him. But if Joe Burrow doesn't want to play there anymore,
Then you're trading him.
you're going to end up having to trade him. And so if I'm the Vikings right now, I'm calling them and I'm like, what do you need for Burrow? You don't want to trade him. He doesn't want to be there. What do you want to do? 4 firsts, I would do it. I would do it. 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. First round picks come back in 2030.
Man, they're calling that the Herschel Walker 2.0 trade, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Full send.
I don't know, I'm in. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. Really appreciate it. We'll catch you guys on the next one.